Anyway, our class was class of 1963, and we had our 50-year class reunion last year in October. As a result of that class reunion, we decided to present an award, and it was not my decision, but it was the committee of the class to present this award in memory of my sister, Joanne Sanders. And this award goes to really
On behalf of MEMO, the Medfield Employers and Merchants Organization, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2014. A lot of hard work and brilliant students. It is my pleasure to award 3 scholarships this evening. The scholarship money is mostly earned at Medfield Day. So the next time you're enjoying Medfield Day, think education. The first recipient is Ollie McLaughlin. The next recipient is Daniel Graham. And our last recipient is Michaela O'Donnell.
The David Edward Medeiros Theater Society Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of my nephew, David Edward Medeiros, a 1999 honors graduate from Medfield High School. David lost his valiant battle with pancreatic cancer in 2002 while on his junior year at Tufts University. The times David spent in the Medfield Theater Society's productions were some of the happiest days in his young adult life. The varying experiences, either behind the scenes or on stage performing, gave David the background to continue on while at Tufts in several theater productions, all of which gave David great joy and satisfaction. David's family has attended the Theater Society's yearly productions over the years and are so pleased to observe that the enthusiasm, dedication, and talent of its members is still of a very high quality. The outstanding productions continue. The Medfield Society, through its production of one-act plays and with the support of David's family, presents this award annually to that individual who exemplifies the outstanding qualities David demonstrated as an active member of the society: leadership, dedication, selflessness, talent, citizenship, a positive spirit, and a support of others. We remember David as we present this $1,000 scholarship award to a most deserving senior, Kelly McManus.
Congratulations, Kelly. My name is Mary Ann Hademan. I'm the Theater Society Director. This year in the Theater Society, we will bid a fond farewell to 32 seniors who are caring and giving role models to their fellow MHS students. We applaud their talents and achievements and wish them all the best. I will miss you. Each year, the Theater Society provides scholarships to the students who are lettered members in good standing of the club. They are students who go above and beyond in their efforts to support the club and all of its members. This year, we're fortunate to have 6 outstanding and talented students receiving scholarships. They are Vicki Greenwald, Sienna Fitzpatrick, J.T. Lambert, Jennifer Thomas, Dylan Haney, James Wanapani. I have been honored to have been asked by the Palermo family to present the Daniel C. Palermo Spirit of Drama Scholarship. Dan was an alumni of the class of 2007 and was a very beloved member of the Theater Society who was determined to live a life full of life despite his daily struggle with cystic fibrosis. The spirit, determination, courage, and hope displayed throughout his life and his illness made Daniel a hero to those who knew him. He had a contagious spirit and personality that welcomed each person he met. Dan could brighten any day with his wonderful sense of humor and flair for the dramatic. To honor his memory, the Theater Society and the Palermo family established the Daniel C. Palermo Spirit of Drama Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The recipient of this award displays a strong moral character, a genuine respect for life, and a deep appreciation for family and friends. She is courteous, kind, and considerate to all. The winner personifies the true spirit of Dan, compassionate, optimistic, dependable, determined, and hardworking with a bright spirit and a kind soul. And I would also say she's delightfully funny. Daniel had a love for life and lived each moment that life gave him. His strong warrior spirit lives within the recipient of this award, Kara O'Connor.
Thank you. It is my honor tonight to present the first Women's Theater Scholarship to Julie Walsh. Joining me up at the podium is Mike McCullen, past president of Medfield Youth Lacrosse. I'm Bill Stewart, current president of Medfield Youth Lacrosse. And first off, let me say congratulations to the class of 2014, and good luck to both the boys and girls lacrosse teams on a successful tournament. I couldn't help but staring up at the banners up on the wall, and you know, wouldn't it be great if we had something to add to those at the end of the season. Of all the things that I've done with the youth program, this by far is really my favorite activity. We get to recognize tonight the seniors that it's not about best athletes, it's not about team captains, although sometimes they go hand in hand, but these scholarships are all about kids that give back to the program. If you ask Coach Ison why our high school program has been so successful over the years, he'd tell you that we have a strong youth program. If you ask me or Mike why we have such a successful youth program, I've always said it's because we have such a successful high school program. And both groups love to help each other out. Every year we have seniors coming down on Saturday nights, weekends, helping with clinics, and you know, that's really what has made our program great over the years. So, without further ado, I'd like to announce this year's winners. First up, Jack Ison. Caroline Church. Brian Bissell. Abby Johnson. And I know a fan favorite, last but certainly not least, Robert Trieber.
On behalf
the Pickford Post 110, and part of our family is the Sons of American Legion. I have been asked to present their award this evening, and we have two outstanding people from representing these Sons of American Legion scholarships. First is Jacob Carger, Stephanie Cope.
The American Legion is awarding 2 scholarships tonight. The first scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Daniele. And the second award, it's my pleasure to award to a member of the American Legion Auxiliary, Natalie Sluziak.
Turning to Mike, my privilege is to present 2 medals. I think 1,000 years ago, I think I got the medal myself. I'd like to read what it says in the medal. Americanism Award is given for courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. It's kind of nice to be patriotic once in a while, and we're very proud to present Michelle Diggins and Christopher Downing.
On behalf of the Medfield Youth Baseball and Softball, I'd like to give the male award to John McMahon. Sorry. I had the privilege to coach these 2 girls. We couldn't pick one, so we picked 2. Now I know they'll do great things in life, and that's Jesse O'Loughlin and Leo Bapati. Also, as the president of the PTO, I'd like to present the PTO Community Service Award to Katrina Simon. The PTO Excellence Award goes to Max Sikowski. Two awards left. The PTO School Spirit Award goes to Dennis Krovic.
I'm really excited to be here tonight because I actually know a lot of the kids. Coached a lot of you when you were younger as popsicles were more your focus. Mr. McCurdy and I actually mentioned this to Coach LaFrancesca and Paul at one of the girls' soccer games that we had coached a lot of the girls. We went too far probably, and we said that we were responsible for a lot of the talent that he had. And he kind of looked at us and he said, well, maybe I'll tell that to Mr. Scott and he could tweet about it. But something must have been wrong with your phone, Mr. Scott, because that tweet never went out. But, the Medfield Youth Soccer Scholarship Awards go to students who, after they've graduated from 8th grade, move on to high school. They may or may not play soccer at the high school, but they spend time with the kids in the youth program, sharing with them their love of soccer and allowing them to learn to love the game like they have. The 2 recipients this year have spent a lot of time on the field refereeing the games, teaching the kids the rules of the games and how to play and love the game.
Our recipients this year are Cameron Adams and Abby Johnson.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here tonight to dedicate the Peter Kenny Medfield TV Award for Excellence in Community Media. You have heard names of a lot of incredible people tonight who have passed away, some at ripe ages of 103, some way too early, and unfortunately Peter was one who passed away way too early. I want to start though because you won't necessarily remember Peter Kenny, and I hope you do after tonight, but I hope you remember what he brought, which was a lesson that I take with me every day in life. I teach at Boston College and I tell my students about this, and it starts with the word passion. So I want to ask a question. This is the crowd participation. You will not get money for this. There is no money to give. Just raise your hand. How many of you feel you have the passion of your life, that you know what you want to do? Music, theater, math, science, singing. Show of hands. Okay. Good news on this. Good news. If you all put your hands up, I'm not sure this award would have meant as much. Peter Kenny was a Medfield resident. He had a child who went to Medfield High School, and in his early 40s, he had a paint business. He painted houses, interior, exterior, good living, and he came home in his early 40s to a wife, Brenda, and said, "Honey, not digging this. I've always wanted to be a broadcaster," and told his wife he was going to go to broadcasting school in his early 40s. Now, you have not achieved spousal relationships yet, but I tell you at age 40, coming home and telling your wife you are changing career and potentially money flow is not an easy conversation. Unfortunately, he had a wonderful wife who supported that decision. He went to broadcasting school, worked for local cable, Needham, and came, fortunately, to the town he loved, back to Medfield. And the reason I tell this story an hour and 30 minutes into it is it's a remarkable story, because Peter came into Medfield TV, and there was not an event in this community that he did not broadcast. Field hockey, lacrosse, soccer, football, mahjong, croquet. If there was an event, we didn't have that, but if there was an event, he broadcasted it. Music, musicals, Fall Fest, Spring Fest. And the most remarkable story is, after being diagnosed with cancer and fighting it, and in the middle of chemo and radiation, where I would have been in the fetal position in a bed, maybe, he spent an entire day starting in 90-degree temperature to broadcast championship day for girls softball, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock baseball game, 1 o'clock baseball game, and then drove to Longmeadow to do the lacrosse championship. Now, I tell this story because there is no one who had a greater passion, and he found it in his 40s, but thank God he found it, because when he passed away, there was a memorial in this gym that entire back was filled with people. Because Peter had done something that I hope you all get an opportunity to do, which is find a passion, something you care about, something that excites you, but more importantly makes a difference to other people. And what he did brought a community together on every level. So I love giving this award every year because I hope you find that passion, and if you don't have it right now, and I saw about 8 hands go up, and some of us in the back who are in our 40s and 50s, you can still find it. And that's what Peter Kenny, that's what this award is all about. So I turn it to Anita.
Tonight's award, Peter Kenny Award, goes to an outstanding volunteer at Medfield TV. And it's my pleasure to give this award to a recipient who has worked at Medfield TV covering community events, sports, and town for over 4 years, and his commitment and dedication are unparalleled. And his time management, I learned a lot from him. His time management, communications were just amazing. We always text each other, even during shoots, and it's my pleasure to announce the award recipient, Wesley Drawn.
The Christopher Naughton Memorial Scholarship honors the memory of Christopher Naughton, a
a member of the class of 1992, who was killed by a drunk driver on December 22, 1990, while only in his junior year. Chris, a member of the National Honor Society, excelled in physics and math. He played his alto saxophone in the jazz and marching bands as well as in the orchestra. Chris was a member of Boy Scout Troop 10, where he was the patrol leader and was working on his Eagle Scout Award. This scholarship recipient emulates Chris's achievements in academics, instrumental music, and community service, and is presented with great pleasure to Joseph McKinney. The Lowell Mason Music Education Scholarship is awarded to a student who has shown exceptional skills as a musician and leader in the music program. Not only did this year's recipient play with great expertise, but also was active in teaching and leading her peers and younger students. Congratulations to Ida Ju. The Medfield Music Association scholarships are given to a student or students who have shown great skill and commitment to music. This year's 2 recipients have demonstrated excellence instrumentally and have led their ensembles to a very successful year. Congratulations first to Rachel Thornton. And secondly, Christina Rankin. The Music Pillar Scholarship is given to a student for great leadership and commitment to their ensemble's success. This student has participated in District Jazz Band, served as drum major, and performed in many of our musical groups at MHS. Congratulations to Alex Rosenfeld. And finally, the Jean M. McCormick Memorial Music Scholarship. Jean McCormick was born, raised, and educated through high school in Medfield as Jean Marie Harney. All through her high school career, Jean was very involved in the music program. When she continued on to Boston College, she played 4 years in the marching band and participated in 3 trips to major college bowl games as a first clarinetist. Jean earned a law degree from Boston College Law School and was recognized by colleagues as a particularly accomplished and well-respected attorney. Her parents, her 2 sisters, and her husband have established this scholarship in her honor. The recipient of this scholarship is Christopher Chen.
Each year, the CPAC gives out 2 scholarship awards. This year, they're given in honor of 2 women who are retiring, but more importantly, these women have made a substantial impact on education in Medfield, particularly to special education. Andrea Trasher and Angie Typas have had the whole child in mind in their teaching and have helped each child achieve their potential in spite of their challenges. Their fondness for all their students will live long in our hearts. The Andrea Trasher Scholarship is given to a student who has persevered through their high school years with strong character, impeccable work ethic, and who has interest in going into education. This student has been called caring, polite, easygoing, and always willing to put his needs aside for others. I'd like to give this award to Ben Carlin. Our second award is given in the CPAC Award, which is to a student who has demonstrated and advocated for people who have special needs. The thread that you have woven through your service of others will continue to inspire others and touch those who need it. We had there were very many amazing recipients that sent applications in, so we picked Abby Biles.
Production support provided by Medfield.tv. Access to our community.